Welcome back. Players of the FIFA World Cup took time outside of their training camp to catch a feel of the city of Brazil when not on football duties. Here are more updates of the field of play.
The Costa Rican national football team earlier today brought the World Cup spirit to a Brazilian school close to their training base in Santos, Sao Paulo. The visit brought delight to school pupils who gave the players, fresh from their giant-killing victory over Uruguay, a rousing welcome. Children performed dances to welcome the players while mobbing the players for autographs. Striker Marco Irena noted that the team was focused on training for the upcoming match against Italy in Recife on Friday. An iconic Volkswagen Beetle car transformed into a Brazilian fan mobile was the center of attraction around Rio's Maracanã Stadium. The car was painted in bright yellow and green of the Brazilian flag and was just one sign of the rising excitement in Brazil as the competition progresses. Football fans from overseas were impressed by the uniquely Brazilian design of the car. I have been doing this for a year, decorating the car. Imagine what I can do and how I can do it, because every Beetle is a Beetle, but there is no other one like this one. The door opens the other way. Have a look. See how it opens the other way. There is no roof. It's longer than usual. It's a limo Beetle. In the US, they call it a limousine. And here in Brazil, it's called a limo Beetle. Finally, the psychic turtle, known as Big Ed for his psychic footballing powers, has predicted Mexico will advance to the knockout stages. The marine turtle accurately predicted a Brazilian win over Croatia in the World Cup opener on June the 12th. It remains to be seen just how lucid the Big Ed really is at the end of the group stages.
We're still in Brazil, where the FIFA World Cup 2014 is still taking place. Well, the hosts, that's the Brazilian team, were denied a second win at their home by the brilliant goalkeeping of Mexico's Guillermo Ochoa. Now, Ochoa made two outstanding saves to deny Neymar, as battling Mexico held Brazil to a goalless draw in their Group A match, ending the hosts' 10-game winning streak in the process. Well, the keeper also denied David Luiz and produced a great late stop to keep out the skipper, the Brazilian skipper's header, that is, Thiago Silva. Now, the result leaves both teams on 4 points after their opening victories, with Croatia and Cameroon, who meet on Thursday, with both teams yet to have a point. Now, the lackluster performance of African teams at the ongoing 2014 FIFA World Cup continues as Algeria slumps to a 2-1 defeat in the hands of a determined and talented Belgian side. The Algerians took the lead in the 25th minute when Sofiane Feghouli coolly converted a penalty. But then substitute Marouane Fellaini drew level for the Belgians after putting his header beyond Raïch Mboli, who was in goal for the Desert Warriors. Dries Martens then secured 3 points for Belgium, scoring in the 80th minute after some good work by the Chelsea winger Eden Hazard. And Nigerian football fans say they are expecting nothing short of the best performance from the Super Eagles when they take on Bosnia and Herzegovina in their second Group F match. In this report, our sports correspondent Austin Okonakwan tells us what happened before and after the game against Iran.
This is how Nigerian football fans and members of the supporters club announced their presence in Curitiba. Singing and dancing, Nigerians entertained residents of the city. Even the police stayed off duty to record the fun. Mama had some coordinated ATK dance steps for their viewing pleasure. Sadly, what these optimistic fans don't know is that it has been destined they will leave the stadium heartbroken. For them, it is unthinkable. But it seems President General of the club, Rafiu Ladipo, had an idea it won't be an easy game for Nigeria. He wants heaven to intervene. Inside the arena by Sada Stadium, 39,051 fans watched the game between Nigeria and Iran. 95% of that figure were rooting for the Super Eagles. At the end of the game, fans were disappointed that the Eagles couldn't fly over Iran, and they didn't hide their frustrations.
So we are highly disappointed, actually. Our boys, we expected them to perform very well, but it's like those who are good performers, they are not here on the field. Like, they chose some of them who are not supposed to be there.
As we can't win which team are we going to win? Imagine Argentina, where they have somebody like Messi, and look at Iran, we cannot win. What are we going to do?
Well, as the saying goes, it's not over until it's over. Good luck to the Super Eagles in their next games at the World Cup. Well, that's it on sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Away from sports news, Iraq's Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki has dismissed 4 senior army officers for failing to perform what he described as their national duty. Among those fired is the top commander for Nineveh, the first province where ISIS fighters made major gains. The government said another senior officer would be court-martialed in absentia for deserting his position and fleeing in a battle. The announcement came as army reinforcements reportedly arrived in the strategic town of Tal Afar in Nineveh province to help recapture the town from insurgents. The city of 200,000 people, which has a mixed Sunni and Shia population, lies between Mosul and the Syrian border and was taken just before dawn on Monday. The Iraqi Air Force was said to have carried out strikes in the area. And the main news again. Scores of people have been reported dead after an explosive device was set off at a television viewing center in Damaturu, the Yobe state capital. The explosion occurred at about 8 p.m., moments after the kickoff of the match between Brazil and Mexico. The federal government and the private sector have contributed 3.2 billion naira to the United Nations Fund established for the security of schools in the northeast states of Nigeria. And that's it on the News at 10. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Focus in Africa is up next.